The political landscape just suffered a massive earthquake after a standard hearing turned into a scene from a legal thriller. What began as a routine procedure quickly spiraled into one of the most intense confrontations Washington has seen in years. The atmosphere shifted the moment Representative Hank Johnson took the microphone to address the chamber. He didn't just ask a question. He detonated a political landmine that sent shockwaves through the room. AG Pam Bondi was caught completely off guard as the inquiry veered into territory she clearly wasn't prepared for. They clashed in a fiercely heated exchange over the explosive Epstein files on live television, for all to see. The room went cold as the relentless back and forth unfolded, leaving onlookers in a state of disbelief. Witnesses described the tension as thick enough to cut with a knife as Johnson pressed for the truth. Bondi's reaction was more telling than any testimony she's given so far in her career. Cornered under the intense pressure of Johnson's aggressive line of questioning, her composure began to crack. The sheer weight of the moment left the entire chamber completely speechless and frozen in time. Many are calling this a historic breakdown of transparency at the highest levels of our justice system. Experts say this delivers a direct and potentially irreparable hit to Bondi's professional credibility. But the true shock came when Hank Johnson leaned over the dais, focusing his sights on one specific document. He pointed directly at her sworn affidavit and exposed the one massive contradiction that changed everything. This discrepancy wasn't just a minor error. It was a fundamental shift in the narrative of the case. Within minutes, the news had spread across social media, sparking a global conversation on accountability. The public demand for the unredacted truth has reached a fever pitch following today's revelations. Legal analysts are now debating whether this exposure could lead to further investigations or even perjury charges. The Epstein files have long been a source of mystery and dread for those in the halls of power. Today, one congressman took a significant step toward bringing those secrets into the light of day. The political fallout from this hearing will likely be felt for months, if not years, to come. As the session adjourned, the silence left in the wake of Bondi's departure was deafening. Representative Johnson has made it clear he is not finished asking the tough questions. There are still many links missing in the chain of evidence, but today, one was firmly reattached. Digital forensics teams are reportedly already reviewing the documents mentioned in the hearing. For the victims and their families, the wait for the full truth has already been far too long. We will continue to follow this story as it develops and more information from the Epstein files becomes public. In the end, today was a victory for transparency and the persistent pursuit of justice in our nation. Reporting from the News Center, I'm your host. Thank you for joining us for this special investigative report.